Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new tattoo fail reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchong, the Scalding Hot Sun, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? But yes, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now today, we are delving into the world of Simpson tattoo fails. I thought, you know what? Let's do a few theme tattoo fails. So we're like, let's theme a few of them. So today we're gonna do Simpsons, then we're gonna maybe do some celebrity ones, we'll do Disney ones, we'll do Marvel. We're gonna do some theming of some of these tattoo fails. But today we're gonna do Simpsons. And as you know, I am a Simpsons fanatic. I'm Simpsons. Like, I'm just obsessed with the Simpsons. So I thought, let's start with something that I absolutely love. So this is probably gonna be very triggering, but thank you. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Roly, and I'm an LGBT body modification Reddit person here on the internet. So subscribe, there's a QR code on the screen. Subscribe if you're watching on a TV, use your phone, scan the QR code, and subscribe to the channel for some fun. Let's not beat around the bush, Watley, and get on with the Simpson tattoo fails. Oh my, that is absolutely repulsive. So I'm obviously gonna have to blow. I feel like there's gonna be lots of blowing in this video. Of course there's gonna be lots of blowing. We already know this. So this is Bart Simpson, completely naked with his penis out, having a go, and it's like, you know.
I beg your pardon, are you ill?
Bart Simpson's a 10-year-old. This is a 10-year-old. This is a 10-year-old. This is a 10-year-old. This is a 10-year-old. 10 to 10, 10 to 10, 10, 10. This is 10. This is a 10-year-old, and you've got a 10-year-old cartoon or not. Why does he have like human feet? He has like weirdly human feet. That's a bit weird. His feet are weirdly human compared to like the rest of his like cartoon aesthetic. It's a bit creepy. Can I just also say, I know this is completely obscene to think about, but you know, it's here. We have to analyze it. His like downstairs is basically the size of his entire body. It's obscene. It's obscene. Put on a list. Put on a list, girls. I don't understand. Oh my God. I have just noticed. So I didn't notice this until now. Yeah, so this person also has a huge pee-pee tattooed on the inside of the thigh, coming out of his trousers if it's him. So this person's clearly deranged. This person's clearly, somebody save his life. Yes, somebody save his life.
Just die.
Oh God. So this person has Moses like being hanged. This is actually a scene in The Simpsons where Moe tries to hang himself, but it's from an episode where Homer Simpson kills death, so no one can die. So he's being hung, and he's just like, why am I not dying or whatever? But he's got that tattooed on his neck here. If you want to get the Simpsons things tattooed on you, great. But why would you get that on your neck? I don't, so like, maybe you've got literally no more space in your body. Although this, you know, his collarbone and around his neck area looks relatively like around the front, looks empty. All of this looks empty down here. To get that on your neck, and it's also not very good. Like his head proportions are bizarre. He's hanged, girls. Hangman, hanged. But also, if we look, it's done really badly the way the positioning is, because his like top of his like, you know, because they've got all Simpsons have like big overbites, and it's like done on the flat bit of his like neck. So when he puts his neck down, his like Moses like face is going to be kind of like warped and going forward because he's done part of it like on his actual like the flat bit. Badly done. Yeah, you could get that anywhere, but why on neck? Oh my God, what the? So we've got Krusty the Clown as Jesus, who has been nailed to the cross. What? I don't, what? Someone, what is happening? This video took a complete turn to where I didn't expect it to be going, Krusty the Clown nailed to the cross. Oh, this is the kind of religion I want to be part of. Oh, good heavens. Why does he have a slit in his stomach? Is that, oh, my appendix has been taken out. Why is there a slit in his stomach? I don't understand what the slit is. Jesus being nailed to the cross. What's the slit on his stomach? Did Jesus get like his appendix taken out or something? I guess it's quite high for an appendix scar. Any Christians who don't already hate me, why is there a slit in the stomach area? Did that happen to Jesus? We really want your organs before we nail you to the cross. Oh my God. What the hell? Diddly. Okay, so Ned Flanders, Barney Gumble, and Chief Wiggum in a human centipede. I genuinely, I am so perplexed and shook to the core by this stuff. How did you ever think of that? How did you go, do you know what? I want Ned Flanders, Barney Gumble, and Chief Wiggum in a human centipede. I'm gonna have to blur some of it. Obviously, as I said, go to Patreon, you can see unblurred stuff because you can also see their down below regions. They haven't been true to form with Ned Flanders because we all know Ned Flanders has a 10-inch. That's not me being disgusting. It's literally in the show. And it's on like the person's stomach, like across here as well. Like it's on their stomach. Human centipede is The Simpsons. I mean, I hate the fact that they've just like, as well, they've just sewn the end of the lips. Like they just sewn the, like, and like, oh, Why does Barney Gumble literally look like a pig? They've literally made Barney Gumble in like the shape of some like actual like rodenty pig.
Are you a pig, Amanda?
How did you even think? Oh, it's absolute vile. I mean, creativity, sure, 9 out of 10, but the what it is disgusting. I beg your I don't even know how I begin to explain what the hell I'm looking at. When I said I was going to do this video, right, I was expecting a lot of like noncy things because we always find that kind of stuff. I didn't expect blackface and racism. Like that was not something where I thought this video was going to go. I am going to blur some of it just because I know the censors are going to be the censors are going to be really awful. As I always say, if you want to see uncensored stuff, at the end of the month, right at the start or at the end, depending on what timing, I always upload all the uncensored stuff onto my Patreon. Join the Patreon, you can see a lot of more like uncensored things. It's the Simpsons sitting on a couch and they've got thought bubbles up. And what they're collectively thinking is, it's a very old sort of like racial stereotype that you would see in like Warner Brothers shows back in like the really, really early days when it was all racist and stuff. It's Bart Simpson dressed as some kind of like, I guess, I don't know the right words to even try to describe what this is without trying to sound offensive myself. In blackface with like the stereotypical like really big red, you know, as you would see, like again, I don't think I need to explain to you sort of like the minstrel shows and all that stuff. Like he looks very, very, but he's dressed as like a sort of like African, what they would have depicted like African tribe leaders, cannibals. And he's got like Krusty the Clown's like head with like blood and with like people boiling in the background in like a stove holding like a spear. And he's dressed like, it's just so inappropriate. I don't understand why you would do this kind of, even when The Simpsons came out, right, in 1989, when the first series, I mean, it was a bit early, it was 88 when it first came out, really, 87, 88, because of the Tracy Ullman show. This kind of depictions of like sort of African tribes or black people was already so outdated. Like it was already so outdated. I don't know when this has been done. It's obviously going to be a lot more recent because this was only posted in 2018, so it can't be that old. The fact that you would do that then is obscene. I think is I'm a bit shook because I didn't expect to see something like this in today's video. Again, like some stereotype of like cannibal black people, and there's like a pot boiling with like dead people inside a pot boiling them. Like it's, I'm sorry if what I've just said is some of it is like not appropriate. I don't really know how to properly explain this. This is the shit you would see in like movies in like the 40s. Like you would not expect to see this in 2018 on someone's back, especially The Simpsons. You are a terrible person for wanting this on you, and you're also a terrible person for tattooing that.
You're horrible.
A 6-pack of beer as abs, but it's Duff beer. Sure. Oh, Jesus. So this is, I think is that Beavis and Butthead? I think that's Beavis and Butthead. And they are essentially Eiffel towering Lisa Simpson, an 8-year-old. Do you know, like, we've seen a lot of this now in this video, but I'm actually like really shocked at the amount of people who would want this kind of stuff. Like, I get it. The world is messed up. There are lots of messed up people in the world, but I just didn't realize that there was going to be this many. You gotta be very careful the words I say. Lip read. I'm sure you can lip read, but it's like, you know, like, it's just, I don't get it. Weird. Put on a list. And also the thing is as well, the stupid thing about it as well is that they're all done terribly. Like, it just shows that they've had to go to like dodgy people to do it because actual reputable people have been like, no girl. Like, I know we sometimes see very graphic detailed ones. And then I'm like, that's seriously disturbed. But a lot of the ones we've seen in this have been very low quality, which at least restores some faith in my humanity, where it goes, obviously people that have real talent, who are actual like tattoo artists, have gone, I don't think so, you dirty old perv.
You need slapping down.
Also, I love that on this tattoo, there's like just Bart Simpson on the side being like, yes, oh, for God's sake. No one thinks this is funny. No one thinks this shit is funny except for you, Keith, and maybe one of your pub friends. And then eventually they go, you're the twat who got the Bart Simpson asshole tattooed on your belly button. We see these kind of things all the time with different animals. We've seen it with a monkey. We've seen it with a cat. Now it's Bart Simpson bending over, spreading his hole. The hole is his belly button. It's just not funny. Like, maybe, you know what? This is just isn't my humor either. Like, I just don't find this shit funny. I think it's gross. Again, this is a 10-year-old. Does anyone actually find this funny? Like, does anyone genuinely find this kind of stuff funny? Unbelievably, like, juvenile to do things. This is the kind of shit that I would have found funny if I saw it when I was like 10 years old myself. I'd be like, ah! As a fully grown adult, to get this on you like that, it's just weird. I find it very weird behavior. This is supposed to be a 10-year-old child. Oh, Jesus. So this is actually from a Halloween special where their planet is dying and they get sucked into space because they hate the ship that they're on that's taking them to the sun to die. They want to die quicker, so they eject themselves from the ship and then their heads blow up in space. I don't understand why you had to do it like that. You could have done this together and it not take up such a huge portion of your back with just like a black void. Like you could have put them literally next to each other with a ship above it with some blackened space around it and it would look really cool. I love the fact that they would do this as a concept. I think it's really cool as a concept. But the way that they've done this is just really perplexing. Like, why would you do it with a huge gap between them with just like a black void in the middle, almost like bite mark taken out of your shoulder? But why would you not put them together? Why would you just like waste? Your body is like, you've only got so much real estate when it comes to tattoos. So when you put things on you, you always want to be like careful on what you're doing. So why you would waste so much space, like so much so much real estate on your back for just a black void like that is bizarre. I love this in concept, but I hate how they've done it. Just like the bite mark section here that's like been taken out. Chompy Wompy. Oh, Chumbawamba, I get knocked down. Bag it up again. I got a black void on my back. I get knocked down. Oh, that's fully cursed. That is absolutely, I mean, the tattoo is done. The tattoo is actually quite good. Well done. It's Homer Simpson as the donut from Halloween Special 4. The inner donut looks like a butthole. The center of the donut is just an anus.
Anus!
And there's like poop coming out. And it's going down his face. He's shitting on your face. I mean, at least it's on his backside. So like no one's really gonna see it unless you'll get a sort of, you know, someone is getting intimate. But then if I was getting intimate with someone and then I saw this on their bum, what would I think? I'd probably go, oh, okay, do you know what? Let's have a rain check. Yeah, I'm actually straight.
I'm a respectable married woman.
Why couldn't you just have Homer Simpson as the donut? Why did you have to make it gross and make him like a butthole? God, what's with the feces? So this is someone who's got Homer Simpson? See, this is weird because why would you make it look like Homer Simpson is your hand? Because the Simpsons only have 4 fingers. So he's not going to have your hand because you've got 5. I know that's me being pedantic, but like also it's such a weird thing to do. Why would you want I'm just sure. I mean, I guess it's the right hand this time. We've seen so many of these ones where like they try to use it like it's someone's arm, but they've got the wrong arm, so the hand's got to be the wrong way round. Homer Simpson, this is your hand. Yeah, now he can fist Marge.
Oh my God.
God, I've just been fisting Norman Lamont. Good Lord. So why is it luminous green? This person has Waylon Smithers, Gluck Gluck on Mr. Burns. His fantasy has finally come true, but the penis is luminous green. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to make a joke about the power plant and now it's like schlong is neon. The neon schlong girls. I mean, at least they're both of age. I mean, at least, you know, sometimes we see all these tattoos and it's always about pervert and noncy. This one's actually of age, I guess, but still, Mr. Burns and Waylon Smithers going at it. Dirty slags. Oh, that's cursed. Oh, that's Oh, I hate it. The tattoo itself is great. Like, the tattoo is done amazingly. It's a good tattoo. Like, it looks good, but that is fully cursed. Whenever you try to put The Simpsons in any sort of, like, realistic looking image, it just looks so cursed and horrific, nightmare fuel, because of course their proportions are so often bizarre and strange that when you put them into reality, like these massive like eyes, like the no chins with like no, cursed. That's how is that cursed? I cursed you with a cursed. This is, I mean, it's very good, but fully this is nightmare fuel. The sleep paralysis demon coming at you. Oh no, cursed. Okay, so we've got Marge Simpson as a tampon. Sure. Marge Simpson as a tampon. The hair's not really that resemblant of an actual tampon, but again, it's the same kind of shape. Yeah, Marge Simpson tampon, yeah. How about Ghost Mutt? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, that's so that is vile. So, Homer and Marge Simpson just fully just going in. So Marge is Gluck Gluck while she is, you know, herself. I just don't understand. And again, the thing is, this tattoo is actually done really terribly as well. I just don't understand why you want it. I will never understand why you want stuff like this on you. I don't understand. Why do you want things like this on you? Like, you could never have that out in public. You have to keep that covered up all the time. You would probably get in trouble having that out. Like, it's so, like, I'm not saying everything has to be child friendly, but like you're taking it sort of like a child, young adult TV show and doing things like this with it. I know Simpsons isn't necessarily just 100% designed for children, it's designed for everyone, but it's still like, I watched as a child, like all children of my generation grew up watching The Simpsons. Like, I didn't know a single person in my like life when I was a kid growing up who didn't watch The Simpsons. Everybody did. So I just think it's weird when you take these characters that are this and make them into such adult situations. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's weird. But Marge Simpson glucking and giving herself a bit of... So, I am gonna have to blur the bottom half. It's Milhouse with his slogan, everything's coming up Milhouse. Instead of saying coming, they've put coming.
You filth!
And it's Milhouse riding on a ejaculating downstairs. Again, a 10-year-old. A 10-year-old. Cartoon or not, it's still a 10-year-old. Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Beer Simpson, Lisa Simpson, and Maggot Sinspoon from my favourite TV show, The Simpsons.
What's happening?
I'm a big Simpsons nerd, right? But even I'm struggling to understand the reference. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I'm really confused. And this is on your neck. On your neck, and it's a job strap. And look, you can't really see anything else as well. To get a job strap on your neck is bold when you don't have anything else. I'm really confused. I don't understand. Someone needs to explain this to me. Am I generally like a fake Simpsons fan and I've completely forgotten something because I genuinely don't know what this is for? Or if this is actually just someone trying to be funny. I'm really confused what the hell is going on and why you'd want that on your neck anyway. It's just not gonna, it's just not gonna hold its form. It's gonna, in a few years time, it's just gonna be like a blob. You wanna make sure that like writing and things is like quite bold and has good space between it. This kind of section here, like this is just gonna, as it ages, it's just gonna kind of blur like a smudge. What the? So, oh God, how do people think of this? So this is a tattoo of Homer Simpson strangling Bart. A very normal thing that happens in The Simpsons. However, I've blurred some of it out because Bart Simpson is Homer's penis.
Penis!
Like it starts here and it comes up and it's his head at the end. So instead of a normal head of a penis, it's Bart Simpson's head and he's strangling him. I think I've had enough for today, actually. Do you know what? I've changed my mind. I don't want to do that anymore. No, I changed my mind. Bye. 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 I might just watch The Simpsons instead, damn it. Yeah, hilarious. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, God. Okay, so we have Homer Simpson eating like a 90s tribal tattoo, but the tribal tattoo is done as one of the donuts. Do you know what? Although I don't like it, the tattoo, I guess, is done relatively well. I actually love the creativity of being like, I don't know how someone has gone, do you know what? I really want a tribal tattoo, but I want it done in the style of a Simpsons pink donut while Homer Simpson is gobbling it. Like, how you even thought of this? I would like to live in your brain for a day to know how on earth you thought, do you know what? I want a 90s tribal as a donut from The Simpsons. Sure. Would I get it? No. Do I kind of love it? Yes. Someone says, this is just distasteful. Why is it distasteful? Am I missing something? It's just Nelson Muntz with his pinky winky out for some reason. Again, and like a 10-year-old child, I just don't get it. And the tattoo's actually done really well. To be fair, I always thought it was very strange in the Simpsons movie when they actually showed Bart naked. I don't really understand why they did that. Like, what was the point? You could have just like not. That's one thing in the Simpsons stories. I'm always like, I don't really understand why we needed that. Oh my God. Sure. I'm gonna have to like be a bit of blurry with this just because like where it is you'll understand, but it's Homer Simpson in like the bush meme when he's like going into the bush. I think it's probably the most famous meme that's come out of The Simpsons on her pubic line. So like obviously just below it is The clunge.
Where on earth did you learn that expression?
So it's like Homer Simpson going into her bush. I mean, I don't actually hate this. Like, sure, it's a bit silly, but yeah. At least as an adult. Oh, yeah, sure, fine. Live your life, girl. Gay sex.
Eating ass.
Snake and Duffman are in love. We love a love story. Here comes the groom and the groom.
Gay!
Gay wedding, disgusting, sin. Gay is a sin. Duffman and Snake making out. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We love a love story, a gay love story. Oh, gays.
Makes me sick.
Oh, God. So this is Principal Skinner and Edna Krabappel. Edna, going to town on each other. Oh, that's disgusting. So I'm gonna have to blur the bottom half of it. So it's someone's hand. They've tattooed someone's hand with Cletus on Cletus the slack jaw yoko. Cletus tattooed on the hands as if like a job summer tattoo. Underneath it, with the bit that I've blurred, is a really detailed vulva, a vagina, clunge, and the hand is like, you know, can't say those words. Oh, God. We can always tell. This is Homer Simpson with love hearts, and the part I've blurred out is Marge Simpson has opened up her towel and she actually has a penis. The turfs are quaking. Oh, that's, ugh. I can't afford gold chains, so I'll tattoo them on me. Like, but one of the chains is Bart Simpson, who looks kind of demonic with like gem eyes. Stop it. This is fully just like trash, like chicken neck. On a camera on his neck, cassette player. I just think there are some things when you get tattooed that, like, no matter how good the tattoo is, it does just look a bit cheap. Like I said about the whole Louis Vuitton man, he was getting Louis Vuitton on his beard and stuff, and there were people who tattoo like expensive brands on them. It doesn't make you look expensive, it just makes you look cheap and a bit weird. And I feel the same about like gold chains or gold necklaces or whatever. Like I just tattooing them on you, it's like no one's gonna think, oh, you're expensive because you've got a gold chain tattooed on you. They'll think you're expensive or whatever because you have one. There's something about these kind of tattoos that make me just go, it's just a bit tacky, and like not in a good tacky, in a oh, it's just a bit trash. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There are some things. So I know this is totally going to be Simpsons. I mean, you've got Bart Simpson down here, but I just think to have it as like all these gold chains on his neck, I just think it just makes you kind of look a bit weird. I don't know, but that's just my taste. Maybe you think differently. I don't know, but I just think these kind of tattoos, when you get stuff like this, there are certain kinds of tattoos that just make you look a bit cheap and weird rather than actually like expensive and like glamorous. No one's going to think you're some sort of like hard rich man. Mr. Commons, the gatekeeper, the manager of the house. You're my baby.
This family makes me want to murder people.
Again, silence. Oh, he's kicking the microphone away. Like, say hello? Any meows for the audience? No meows today. So, so it's, how do I explain these? I'm struggling so hard to explain half of these. Mr. Burns on all fours, completely naked, and his neck has detached from his body, and it's gone all the way around the back of his body, like underneath him around the back, and his nose is protruding like Pinocchio telling lies, and the nose is going into his hole and squirting everywhere. This video is just full of like ways around of saying words without getting clocked by algorithms. Oh, Jesus. What goes on in these people's brains? LSD. What goes on? Like, how did you go? Do you know what? I want to make it look like Mr. Burns is doing himself with his nose, but he's also got a stretched neck. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm needed in the basement. So, I think this is the Nicki. What's the image of this? I don't know what. I feel like this is an album cover, isn't it? Is it Nicki Minaj? I swear it's the Nicki Minaj Anaconda cover. I swear that's what it is. I'm gonna have to blur the bottom half because you just see in butthole. They've taken away her head and put Maggie Simpson's head there instead. This is literally like a 1-year-old. I get that there are things that are like cartoons and it's not actually real, but you still have to wonder for 2 seconds. You could have done that with anything in the world, but you choose a cartoon baby. You could have done that anything, any other cartoon that has adults in it, but you decide to use the baby. I just think it's a weird thing to. You can call me grumpy. Maybe my humor's just not as funny, but this, I just think it's a bit of a. I think it's weird. I think it's just weird. I think it's a bit weird. Even if it's cartoons, it's weird. I think, well, what else? Like, I don't know. First it starts with watching cartoon things and it escalates to more sort of like AI things that make it look a bit more realistic. And then where's the limit where you go, oh, now I'm just watching fully, just like, you know, check the hard drives. Oh God. So this person has Krusty the Clown tattooed on his like chest, and they've made, I'm gonna blur it. I know it's only a nipple, but like what they've done is made it look like something else. But they've done it so this guy's nipple is Krusty the Clown's genitalias. I'd be very upset if that's what mine looked like. Oh, for God's sake. We've got another one with Bart Simpson just like fully just like showing his, that's one is like, that's here as well. That's quite a bold error to get something like that. I get that Bart Simpson moons in the show, but you don't actually see anything. You just see like some cheek sometimes. Like you don't really see anything majorly perverse, but to do it this much where like you can, you actually graphically draw in the hole is next level weirdness. Nancy Wansy, weirdo, put on a list, check the hard drive. I don't know why we keep needing to state that like, even if a cartoon character is a child, it still has the same meaning. Doesn't make it any less creepy. Yes, of course. It's not as bad when it comes to actually doing something or, you know, something illegal. When you start to like that kind of stuff, to me personally, I go, you do other things as well. You spiral. What the hell's on your hard drive? So, I mean, this was one that we had in a video a long time ago. I'm just sort of including in this just so you can see the kind of depravity that we're seeing. It is Bart and Lisa going from the back, the C word underneath it, YOLO, and then the C word, and they're just like incestuous relationship going each other to 10-year-olds. To a 10 and an 8-year-old. Like anyone who gets shit like this tattooed in them, I instantly despise you. Get put on a list. You're a weirdo creep freak who likes noncy shit. Oh, that's cursed. What is that? Oh, Bart Simpson is almost like a hyper-realistic cartoon, but also human look. That's, oh, with a gold tooth. Oh, no, what is with the teeth? Welcome to the book of British smiles. Like, why is his teeth like that? Did they tattoo over a mole? Please tell me they didn't tattoo over this mole, or was the mole just this color? What's that there? That looks like a mole. So I'm suddenly now distracted with the mole. They didn't tattoo over a mole, did they? No. Oh, Mole Man is here. The tattoo itself is really good, but it is fully cursed. I'd rather be anything but ordinary, please. Oh gosh, this person has a Bart Simpson tattoo on the side of his face. Now, the tattoo itself is actually okay. I don't really have an issue with the tattoo. I think it's done quite nicely. There's one little thing slightly off with his face, but I don't think it's too like uncanny valley too far. I just think it's an interesting choice to do it on the side of your face. You could have done that anywhere. Like you don't have anything on your neck, maybe a little bit here. Gods and Bart Simpson. You could have done that anywhere, but for some reason you're like, I must have it on my face. Yeah, do it to me slowly. Do it. If you're gonna do it on my face. Do it to me. Like what? Why just do it on your face? Face. I give face. Bart Simpson's face. It's okay. Like why are we doing Bart Simpson on the face? On the face. He's weeing on your face. I don't understand what face? It's time to face the music. Oh, poor Ralph. Oh no. This isn't a shitty tattoo. This is cute, but it's really sad. Poor little Ralph. He just wants a Valentine's Day card. Let's be friends. I choose you. Oh, that's very cute. Oh, that's very cute. Not shitty, but it is sad. Oh, wow. Do you know what? Actually, I mean, again, positioning, I'm not a massive fan of the fact that it's right there on the head or face, but like, I actually don't hate this. It's Nelson Muntz in, I think this is meant to be in reference to when Homer Simpson goes on that trip. You just see Nelson being like, ha ha, ha ha, and it's like a kaleidoscope. I think that's what this is referencing. But he's got it on the side of his head. A Nelson kaleidoscope with a donut in the middle, laughing on the side of his head. I do think some of it looks a bit like, it's been, I don't know if this is brand new, but some of it does look a bit blotchy. Like some of the, like this part here, like it looks like some of the lines have blown out a little bit. I don't hate it, but again, it's one of these things that the tattoo itself kind of looks good. This isn't so much of a tattoo fella, it's more of like a tattoo choice, shall we say. But some of the lines, like some of it here just look a little bit jank. Like on first view, it's kind of cool, but then actually when you look at the lines, some like this part here again, it just looks a bit blown out and blotchy. Could have been done better, I think. Oh, for God's sake. This video is just full of cursed MILF house. If you think of what a MILF is, think of Millhouse. They've mashed them together. What I've blurred is a boobalicious section, and it's just Millhouse, and he's called MILF House. Everything's coming up Milhouse. Again, this is one of these things where I'm like, what goes on in your brain? How did your brain think this up? We've got Marge Simpson, like, woo, girls gone wild, girls. MTV is shook in 2001. Her front is Mo Sislak's face. She's also got a muff out as well, but like, we'll blur that.
Show me to me, please.
Top region is Mo Sislak's face. Hiya, Homer. I'm assuming they've done this because it's like Mo Sislak is obsessed with Marge Simpson. What else? I don't know what the hell is going on with Marge Simpson's hands. Like, I don't know where the hands are. What is this? The claw, girls. I don't know what's going on with Marge Simpson's hands. Mo Sislak on her breast.
A breast.
I don't think I really need to talk about the fact the tattoo is also done terribly. Oh, God. Okay, so this person has the whole back like dedicated to Simpsons references. I'm not going to go through absolutely everything because it would be here for ages, but like, wow, these are all to do with Simpsons. We got the Hellfish logo here. We've got Bart Simpson. Ouch, man. This is a tattoo, right? Wide load that was on Homer's bum. Otto's tattoo down here. Starland vocal band. They suck. Die, but die. Moth. This better be the mother tattoo from the very first episode of Simpsons. Wow. Stonecutter logo. This is cool. I love it. I wish there was some kind... I mean, I guess this person might want patchy tattoos or whatever. Although, look, by judging by this person's arm, this is an entire piece. I kind of wish that they would fill the background in. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll do Simpsons things in the background and make it look like the power plant behind and things. Maybe they will. The actual tattoos themselves, I love. And they look very true to form. So we've seen Marge Simpson as a tampon. And now we've seen Marge Simpson as a penis. I don't think I need to explain too much. The hair has transformed into genitalias, and it's squirting. No, say. What? Eat pant. And this is meant to be Marge Simpson? Eat pant. What am I? Oh, God. Is this another reference I don't know? I thought I knew a lot about The Simpsons. And now eat pant. And it's like this. Is this a joke that I don't know? Eat pant. The thing is, this could be a reference to something completely different. It's a badly done tattoo, but I feel like this is actually referencing something that's naturally bad itself, so it's hard to tell if this has just been done terribly or it's actually meant to look like eat pant. Someone explain to me what the hell eat pant is. I think it's probably, this is something that's meant to look like that, so I won't necessarily say it's a terrible tattoo, because if it's meant to look like that, then I guess they've done it perfect. I don't know. Someone explain eat pant to me. So this person has, is that going to say Marty? Mary? Mary? I think it's Mary. They've got Mary tattooed on their like collarbone here. So they must have like, it must have been their like partner or something. And then they've got it covered up because the partner died and they've put it as Marge instead. Sure. Do you know what? I kind of like this. That's a good. It's a fun little cover up. If you if you didn't want to necessarily keep like zap it off, like you've covered it up and made it like Marge. Just fun. Sure. Whatever. Oh, we do have a laugh here. Yeah. It's actually mad to work here. We do have a Marge cover up tattoo. Ugh. Not this again. So we saw this a little while ago. Marge Simpson lifting up her dress to show her lips down below.
Oh, good Lord.
But it's Homer Simpson's mouth with his like little face poking out a little bit. Homer Simpson's, Marge Simpson's, per se girls. As we say often a lot of time in this video, this is a thing that exists now. So this is Homer Simpson with the Nike logo. Just kill it.
What a lovely idea.
Sure. Oh God, what the hell is that? So this is meant to be SpongeBob SquarePants, but they've done it as if like he's Bart Simpson. That's cursed. I need to do like a Cartoon Network tattoo fail video as well. Is it Nickelodeon? I'd also do a Nickelodeon one. Fully just cursed. What is that? What is that? Bart Simpson as SpongeBob SquarePants? It's kind of terrifying. Why has he got boils all over his face? I don't know really anything about SpongeBob, so I don't know the references. This is referencing something that's happened in SpongeBob, so eat my pants. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Bart Simpson. Oh God, this.
We can't bust heads like we used to.
God, do you remember this?
We have our ways. One trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere. Like the time I caught the fairy on
I'm
the
still
shelf,
shook by this. This was in a video a long time ago. I'm not going to play the whole thing just because it is a long video. This is the actual like tattoo itself. So it's Abe Simpson. There's a long, I'm not going to talk about the whole thing, but there's a long monologue he does about war and stuff. This is like his monologue all written down, and this guy has got it down the entirety of his leg. Again, this is one of the things that like in concept it seems kind of funny. Personally, I think this is such a stupid use of real estate on your body. You could have got just like Abe Simpson in this with a little like the best part of the monologue sort of above him or something. I personally feel like that could have been better. To do this is just a bit much for me. Like as we go down as well, the actual like ribbon where it's been tattooed on, it just looks a bit jank. Some of it is already blown out. You can see like the line weights of a lot of the writing. Some of it is heavier than others. Some of it is thicker than others. Parts of it all looks a bit jank. So like the tattoo itself isn't really done very well. I love the idea. I just think the execution of this is really terrible in my opinion. If this guy loves this, wonderful. In the future, when a lot of the lines age and everything, it's just gonna look really blurry. There's so much writing in such small amounts of areas. Like here, for example, look at the bumblebee writing. Look how thick this looks already. And then look at this bit here, the quarter. Like this T almost looks a little bit disappeared. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no consistency with the line weights. There's parts of here that's like missing and it's all like the holes in it. I love the concept. I just think it's done really poorly. I think you could have just had Abe Simpson at the top with like just a tiny bit of the quote, like the best couple of lines from the quote. And that would be a lot better. I don't know. I don't like it. I love the concept of the thing is awful. And to have all of that space taken up on your leg with that, to me is weird. I just wouldn't want to use that much real estate as well for such one thing, especially when the one thing isn't like incredible. There's another one, eat pant. What's eat pant? Eat pant? What is eat pant? Should I Google eat? Hang on, let me Google eat pant. Eat pant. What is eat pant? There's loads of images of eat pant. Eat pant? There's obviously some sort of lore here with eat pant. Someone needs to tell me what the lore is with eat pant. I don't really have time to do all the research now because I'm trying to film a video, but eat pant. Someone tell me down below what the hell is eat pant. The S that we all drew. I mean, sure, it's a bit strange, but like the tattoo itself looks like it's been done okay. Wow, the S. I was watching a video, I say a little while ago, it was a long time ago now. So there's a YouTuber on YouTube called Lemino, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers, although he like makes videos like twice a year, and I'm like, make more. And he did an entire video where he talked about the origins of this like S shape, and it was so fascinating. I was so hooked. Bart Simpson, but instead of the hair, it's the S. Very 90s. It goes well together. Very themed. I love it. Okay. So this person's got a tramp stamp, and they've got like a traditional kind of tramp stamp that the girls was getting in like the 90s and the 2000s. But they've also got, it looks like Homer Simpson, like flipping. Oh, it's that scene from the movie when he's going into the sinkhole and he's like flipping everyone off. But he's got that tattooed on top of like the 90s traditional style tribal tramp stamp that like a lot of girls are getting. Oh, a secret sissy. And he's in like a little mini skirt. Yeah, oh, Keith in the week, Tina on the weekend. Gay rabbit is shook. So I did put this in a video a little while ago, but I think it fits here very, very, very strongly. It's the Hawk 2 meme, but it's of a Simpsons character who's topless as well. All you gotta do is give it that Hawk 2, because you know, these kind of tattoos will be timeless, apparently.
No, it doesn't.
Star Wars Sucks Man, Poot, and it's him, Bart Simpson farting, and it's Darth Maul giving him the gluck gluck time. Oh, again, a child. Oh God. So sure, this person's losing their hair and they've got a Homer Simpson mowing as if like he's mowing away the hair. Like we've seen these kind of tattoos a lot now. This is a very sort of, I remember seeing these back in what, maybe like 2010. I started seeing these. Loads of like balding guys were getting this in the past, like different people like with lawn mowers mowing the hair away as if like you're losing the hair. It's fine. It's a bit cliche, but the fact they've done it with Homer Simpson, I love that. I think it's quite cool. Yeah. I love it. It's cute. It's cute. I love it. But the only thing I think about with this kind of stuff, and maybe you wouldn't care, this is just me being, this is just my kind of personality. It would kind of annoy me. Because obviously your hair is continually going to recede. Once it's finished, it's like, well, because the whole joke is like, it's mowing this part of the hair like he's going away. But when there's no hair left, would you be like, oh, it doesn't really make sense as much now? I mean, I guess it would still make sense. My brain, how my brain works, that would annoy me, being like, oh, the bit of hair that he was mowing is now gone. So it kind of just looks like he's on my head rather than like mowing parts of the hair. Because to me, the joke is he's mowing this part away. I don't know. That's just my brain though, but I like the tattoo. Here we have the Simpsons family on someone's leg as they smoke and toke. They smoke and toke. The family as smoking paraphernalia. That's some good shit. Well, guys, we have fully aboard that trigger train today. Choo choo, speeding down the railway, about to crash off a cliff and plunge to our deaths. Bye! Oh, my back's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, squat for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loves a good peach. Oh, Jesus loves to get raw dog on the last supper table. Oh, Jesus loves getting nailed to the cross like Krusty the Clown. This has been interesting. I'm still fully shook to the core about that thing of Bart Simpson as like the cannibal. Like that is probably the worst thing I've seen today. I wasn't expecting so much nonsense. And I just, wow, this is the thing that happened. This video was fun. I hope you've enjoyed it too. I am fully shook to the core. I want to continue doing some maybe like themed style videos. So I'm going to do like some like Marvel ones. I want to do a Disney one. I would like to do some celebrity ones and maybe some like, you know, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. I want to kind of like theme some of these tattoo fail videos as well. I'm still going to do the normal ones I always do as well, like the tattoo TikToks and all the, you know, the regular tattoo fails I do. But I just want to do a couple more like theme things as well, just to make it a little bit more sort of like, you know, maybe we'll reach another audience of new people that might be searching for individual like theme stuff anyway. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're still watching the video now, comment down below, Ghost Mutt. As always, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. There is a QR code on screen now if you are not subscribed and you're watching on a TV. Make sure you scan it with your phone, subscribe to the channel, and you know, join us for the madness that's going to ensue going forward. Today's Instagram shout out goes to HD Monster 420. Thank you for following me over on Instagram. Come follow me on Instagram, come send me things to react to, and maybe your things can be in the next video. It is actually Patreon changeover day today, so all the list of names and things are a bit messed up. So thank you to all my patrons. My next video account Patreon shoutouts like normal. This always happens right at the start. I always film right at the start of the month, so the names all get a bit funny on my thing as people are processing stuff. So thank you to all my lovely patrons. You can hopefully you know I'll put the names from last month on the screen as well. So thank you to everyone who does follow me over on Patreon, and yeah, join their Patreon. All the uncensored stuff gets put on towards the end of the month, so anything that's been censored in these videos completely visible there, so you can see what the real deal is. And yeah, thank you so much for following me. Thank you for all your love and support. I love and adore you all. And yes, this Patreon shoutouts will continue properly in my next video. Be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch of this say that you can't be you. Why is that? Because you are flawless.